And then...
Hello, I am Charles Darwin, and I developed the theory of evolution, hence the science lab. My contribution to psychology was that this was used to help describe the why and explaining psychological phenomena. I am Carl Rogers. I helped develop humanistic studies, which basically was against behaviorism, and they believed in the common goodness of man as opposed to the observational studies of behaviorism. Thus, a good person will not just pull a fire alarm. I was the father of psychology and helped develop introspection, hence why I am reading a psych book here while I ponder my thoughts. And although introspection did fail in the long run regarding psychology studies. I'm Skinner. My accomplishments were the studies in conditioning, positive and negative reinforcement, and my contribution to psychology was part of the fact that I helped develop the idea that free will was just an illusion, and it's ultimately for the reward. Hello, I am Rene Descartes, and I helped develop the idea of dualism, which is basically a mind and body connection. My contribution to psychology was that it was no longer an issue of solely physiology affecting psychological studies.
I'm William James. I created the study of the structure of consciousness, as well as wrote the book The Principle of Psychology, which was the most influential book in psychology. I also studied the formation of habits like brushing your teeth every night. And I studied conditioned reflexes with a study with dogs by ringing a bell and then feeding them afterwards, and after a while, even when I rang the bell without feeding them, they would still salivate. I am John Locke, and I came up with the idea that each human, when they are born, is a blank slate. They are neither good nor bad, and their experiences shape who they become. Stanley Hall, and I studied under Wilhelm Wundt, and was the reason that psychology had spread to America by my creation of the first research facility at Johns Hopkins. I also created the APA and was their first president. And I theorized that in order for humans to receive self-actualization, they must first have food, water, and shelter.